I'ma do it. You rang.
Who that boy? Who him is? Who that boy? Who him is?
What is up, guys? It is Infamous Puppy here, and today we are going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. One, I've seen Jacksepticeye and Markiplier play this, and apparently it showcases more crazy than just what is shown here. Now, I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched the first few seconds, actually, of both of them because I wanted to play this for myself. But then I was like, hey, why play it by myself when I can play it with you guys? Alright. Sorry for no face cam. Ooh, these girls are nice. Sorry for the no face cam. I plan on this being a pretty long gameplay. So if you stick with me throughout all of it, I promise you we'll have some fun. Alright, let's get started. Enter your name. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna enter my real name because I want it to be realistic. Jordan. There we go. There. I want it to be realistic. If you guys didn't know, that's my real name. Question mark, question mark. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori. Sayora? My neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Hey, bro, I mean, if she's cute, then However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk, and let's I'm just gonna say Sayori, I guess. Catch up to me. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, she's good, bro. She's good. I overslept again. Yes, you did. But I caught you this time. I'm gonna try to do voices, okay? Here we go. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Ooh, kind of mean, man. Eee, you say that like you were thinking of ignoring me. Oh, definitely. That's mean, Jordan. Wow. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. What? Of course I do. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. Man, not great. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean, even if you want. But I'm gonna do the voice. I'm gonna promise you. I'm gonna do the voice. Whatever you say, Sayori. You know the Japanese girl laugh. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their day commute. By the way, Jordan, have you decided on a club to join? I can't read. A club? See, I'm a jock. I told you already. Oh wait, no, that's me. I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you'd join a club this year. Oh, did I? Every time I talk, I'm just going, did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going about. So, I mean, she's pretty. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content and just getting by on average while spending free time on games and anime. Yes! Thank you! Uh-huh. I was talking about how worried that you won't learn to socialize having skills before college. What? I am 100% Gucci, girl. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Obviously. And I know I'm not doing the voice anymore. That hurts. I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to being in the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Okay, I won't. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Or maybe I can join the literature club. Right? So I like to read. I do like to read, for real. That's a real fact. No promises, though. Well, at least you... Well, will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Sure. I promise you that. Yay! I did the Fluttershy, yay. You don't know what Fluttershy is. Watch my little point. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Oh, I know why. Well, she's not. Doesn't really. But more than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit. Sorry about the music if it's skipping for you guys. It's kind of skipping a little bit for me. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Ho! The realness of school. Clubs. I promise I go to a club. So Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Okay. I guess I have no choice but to start with anime club. Yeah, I actually joined an anime club, and it was pretty cool. Hello, Sayori. I don't want to say Ori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out on that goo. I look around and I realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Ho! Getting spicy. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. She's a little nutso. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Well, I mean, you don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, no what, girl? Well, if you can come to, what do you join? The literature club? Sayori, come on. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. No way. Ever. Aw, that's cute. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Hey, Doki Doki. I don't even know what Doki means. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start help with a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president, assistant to the regional manager. You get it, guys? Office reference? No? Okay. Then said my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yes, I'm going to the anime club. No. Come on, please. Yeah, I'm so mean, man. Why do you care so much anyway? Because you like me? Yeah. Well, are you gonna... Okay, let's chill out for a second. So you guys know about... There's a thing where, like, every... Yandere Simulator, where you confess your crush underneath like a blossom tree. It's kind of true. You don't need to necessarily do a blossom tree, but you do need to confess on like a certain day. You can confess to me. I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring that's not cool. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Oh man, now I have to go. Don't make promises you can't keep, though, ho. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned this all out. Bro, she is cute. I let out a long sigh. Sorry for people wearing headphones. Fine, gosh. Tina. Here's the tater tots, friggin' llama, haha. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Hey, yes, let's go. How is this gonna be bad? I honestly don't know anything about this. I don't understand how this is gonna get bad, so it's cute so far. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Hey, I mean, only if it's a chocolate cupcake. I diligently follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. What about the music? Oh, there it is. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Gosh. I glance around the room. Oh, no, we cannot be doing this right now. I was just getting into Sayori. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori is always saying nice things about you. See, look at her. She's blushing. Seriously, you brought a boy? Hey, I don't like you. I already don't like you. Go away. Way to kill the Get out of here. I'm into her. Even better. Jordan, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Period. In quotations. All words escape me in this situation. Okay, so let's make everything clear. I don't even know their names yet. I like her for obvious reasons. She like her for obvious reasons. Okay, this club is full of That's what I'm saying, bruh! What are you looking at? You know what I'm looking at. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Is that Natsuki? No. That's the sound she made. She's blushing. See, all these girls wants a piece of senpai, brat. The girl in the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Who are you, girl? Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Yeah, she is. That's one thing I did notice. She's shorter than everybody else. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. Thank you. You can't just ignore her when she gets... You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori is that quiet in my ear. Sayori says that quietly in my ear when I turn back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. That's Sayori, Natsuki. And then this is Yuri. Anytime I do anime, I name whoever I'm creating, usually is Yuki, girl or boy. Don't say things like that. They always stutter. I like it a lot. I like it a lot for obvious reasons. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, no, it's nice to meet both of you. How you doing, girl? And it sounds like you already know Monica. I'm just gonna say Monica. That's right. I do that. And it's great to see you again. Jordan? Monica smiles sweetly. That is nice. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Haha, babe. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Oh, but now we're in the literature club, so have her smile at me genuinely feels a little, haha, you too, Monica. Woohoo. Come sit down, Jordan. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. So I'm gonna tell you this before we keep going, is since we're not really gonna be editing this, you're gonna be hearing stuttering, background noise. So just keeping you posted. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Okay, calm down. They're for me, Valhall. I got a little excited. I got too excited. See? That's what I mean by stutter. Then how about we make some tea as well? Cupcakes and tea? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's a bit widened, so there's one space next to Monica, one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Wait, so is this just like a story? Or is it like, I don't know if it's multiple choice. Okay. You ready? Wow. That's lit. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, I want to see it. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, I want senpai. Me. Speaking of senpai, new album coming out. Weebu Chronicles, first song's coming out pretty soon. Shout out to me. Just hurry and take one. Okay, Laha, calm down. Sayori grabs it first, then Monica, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori walks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. He's cute. He's cute. I turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. I'm gonna do it like what I have. Thank you, Marshall. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like you didn't make it? Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Wait. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. Ooh, you see that? Ooh, everybody wants to take a sip of senpai, bruh. Yeah. But not for be, you dummy. You know you made it for me, dear. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the black cup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I don't know. I'm kind of a polar bear. Yeah. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. All these girls, bruh. Senpai's essence. And that's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you, girl. Whoa, what happened? Oh, I believe you, girl. Wait, can I? Oh, I don't know why it has that. Well, tea and reading might not be the best pastime, but at least to enjoy tea. For real, the only reason why they have this feature is so you can look down here. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises her eyebrow. Wait, is it Monica? Yes, it's Monica. Monica raises her eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider a literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. No, I missed it. Oh, it's sad. I wonder if I can. Yeah, I can save here. I'm not ending it. I'm just saying. See. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of these major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Stop with this. Okay. Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget, publicity, and how to prepare events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. You like books? I like books. We can be a thing. And and if if it encourages one another to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica, you're really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a whole new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially if it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival even more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best, Laho. You know it. She's finally happy. That's good. Everybody enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Wasn't there another one? I think it was just. Yeah, it was just she dragged me and I met these three. Okay. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted about the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Jordan, what types of things do you like to read? Stop blushing over me, Laha. Well, I consider how little I've read in the past few years. I don't really like having an answer to that. Manga. You mean hentai, my boy? Hentai manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. What's good, Laha? It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. I'm not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking, seeing after Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Ooh. My favorites are usually novels that build up in complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it is obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like lots of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. She's very, very intelligent. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ooh, I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something I can relate at a minimal level. At this rate, you might as well have a conversation with a rock. I am a rock. Rock hard, that is. That came across really badly. I meant strong. Really, I would have expected that, Yuri. I wouldn't have. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful in changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. Because you're a freshman? Well, Natsuki's eye dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Girl, stop, all of you blushing over me. Everybody wants to take a sip of Senpai's essence, shocked by my presence. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? No, sorry, headphone users. What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were going to work on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, gosh! Give that back. Fine. I want to see what it says. Hey, cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Oh, yeah, she's pretty cute. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Uh-oh, I'm not cute. You are. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. See, everybody wants me. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No, bruh. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more time than just confidence. You know what? This is cute so far. You know, like, I thought it was gonna get all crazy, but I don't know. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. All right. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel more comfortable getting to share hers. Yeah, baby. Why are you loading? What's happening? Period. I guess that's the same for you, Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. Everybody reads poems? We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everybody. Nat and Yuri. Period. Quotation. Natsuki and Yuri look puzzled, quizzically, not puzzled, why did I say puzzled, at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them all to each other. That's the way everyone is even. Period, quotation. Yeah, let's do it, bruh. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little bit more confident with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, Jordan? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that, Laha? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Oh, wow, that is... Ooh, Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Why? I still have other clubs to look at, and, oh, look, all of them just look at me. And then, wow, why am I like this? I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh, don't look at me like that, guys. I like your purple eyes. I like your pink eyes. Come on. Oh, no. But, I'm sorry. I thought... Uh-oh. Jordan. Wow. You all. Come on. I'm defenseless. You can't do this to me. How am I supposed to make clear-headed decisions when it's like this? That's it. I'm writing poems and the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Yeah! I mean, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. There we go. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Habibi. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, bruh. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been, yeah, that would have been bad. Yeah, that would have been real bad. So I just come here, eat up all the cupcakes, and then leave. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so you all can share. Monica looks over at me once more. Jordan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. That's okay. Yeah. I can really impress the class star Monica with my that's a question. I need to read more. Can I really impress the class star Monica with the mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Jordan, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? No, I'm joking. Yes, I do. Very much. That's right, so Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. But now we're in clubs together. Sure, might as well. Yay. You're kind of psycho, aren't you? Is that how this is going to take a turn for the worst? With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. I just want to say that this game, it has such great reviews. And I understand why now, because it's a good game. Everybody's really nice, and you just join a club. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. That keeps changing, I think, right? The spelling of Monica. Well, will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? I mean, I'd be happy. I'm happy right now just looking at it. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Okay. If you were to pick one, put down in the comments. Okay. So let's see. I'd probably go with I'd probably go with Yuri. Cause I mean, purple is my favorite color. Purple eyes, purple hair, and yeah. All right. I just need to make some of the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure a good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I have to write a poem. Time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good that might. Wait, what? Whoever likes your. Oh, okay. Forgive. Lust. Uncontrollable. Yes, right there. Pleasure. Lollipop. How about this is actually the part of the game. This is pretty cool. Vitality. Kitty. Joy. Okay. Pain. Horror. Dark. Hurt. Wait, I have to pick 20 words? No, suicide's a little far. Sticky, and then, okay, giggle. Peace. Fireworks. Do I get to see what it is at the end? Kawaii. I like kawaii. Okay, romance. Melancholy. Sorry if this is going kind of slow. It's just death, and then one more. Peaceful death. Right? Hi again, Jordan. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah ha ha ha, bruh. Don't you worry, girl. I'm trying to get after you. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise for me. Yeah, you good, girl. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. It's not, especially looking at you guys. Yuri, my girl. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Come on, go away. It's just me and my girl Yuri. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Sure, but I mean, and last year. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take this seriously, you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh! Oh! Manga! Monica! Oh! Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. That's what I'm good. Yeah. Manga is literature. See? You have a connection. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, you guys. Jordan always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Ho ho, ho ho. Things are turning around. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Yes, that is so. What? How did she? Okay. You two are really good friends, aren't you? Not really, but okay. I might be. Oh, getting my girl, Gary. Ooh, I might be a little jealous. Ooh, Gary. How come? You and Jordan can become good friends too. Oh, ha 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 ha. I'll be your good friend. Ha ha. Sayori, you good? Period, quotation. As usual, Sayori becomes oblivious to the weird situation that she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Lil Ho? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Can you just show me it? Never mind. Show me it. Please show me. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, girl, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you was a pleasant surprise. See, okay, this is how it's done. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yes! Positively perfect. Yes, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. What you give me? Reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it. Oh my gosh. Okay, we can discuss it if you want. This is how is the girl accidentally being so cute? See, I mean, this is, you think they have to base something off of people in Japan, and this is what they do. People are actually like this. She even picked out a book that she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew, little hoe. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monica to kick off the scheduled activities for this club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica have their own cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Wait, I want to start the club. Hello? Oh man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down at the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Ugh, I guess I can always read some of this book Yuri gave me. I'm gonna have to read something in reading something. This is probably the most reading I've ever done. Well, that's not true. I was grounded for a whole year, and that whole year was just books. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes, ended up listening on Shiori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the clubs though. Because we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that the literature club is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense, too intellectual. There we go. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Sometimes that speaks to creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. It's a literature event. So it's important to figure out how to get people to show up to the place and the first. After they come, we can do things, speak on our creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking it really seriously. It's a rare to hear her deliberating like this. For real, she came up to me. She was the first person to talk to me. She was like, "Hello." Huh? That's a good point. In this case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes, little hope. Good thinking. Cupcakes are pretty good. Especially the one that Natsuki made. Because those sounded really good. You're right. And I'm hungry. And dinner's ready too. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. The cupcakes speak into my creative tummy. Period, question mark. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. See? She might be the girl I go with. Anyway, we need to work out some of the details of the events itself. You know the crazy thing is, I had to accept like a kind of like a waiver at the beginning of this game saying like if you have anxiety, depression, and if you're over 13, you only can play this if you're over 13 and you don't have anxiety or depression. Like this is calming. This is relaxing. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa, you're really close. Ooh ah, no ho. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. No ho, sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. I wasn't sleeping! This isn't the napping club. Well, then let's get started! Does our school have a napping club? 'Cause I would love to take that. You're staying up late again, aren't you? All day, baby girl. It's like 12 right now. Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have to have less time for anime, you know. No! I quit the club. Anime is life. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Sayora. I'm just gonna say Sayori. Sayori, that's what I was saying. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me, but how do you look out for yourself? You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on, see, you can't do this. You can't do the pose, because the pose, it's like, I cannot deny. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair sticking out. Look at your hair is sticking out all over here. That's how it looked yesterday. Oh, come on, man. That's mean. But, I mean, You run your fingernails, yeah. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is really hard to get right. I won't fall for that little hoe. There's more than just your hair, like a shower, shampoo. Look, your bow isn't straight either. It is! And there's toothpaste stain on your collar. Is there? She looks shiny. She's shiny. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because I don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. I'm just telling how it is, blah blah blah. And I've always been the type of person to kind of tell it how it is, and I get hate from that sometimes. But I would never be like this. This is a little much. And you don't keep your blazer buttoned up. Oh, seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super. Yeah, that is really mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button up her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better you'll look, it'll change your mind. She's really pretty. Oh no. Why does I don't need another angle. I do not need another angle. I mean, she is a lot more thick than I thought. What is this? Well, I was thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. This is a terrible angle. Please go back. Well, I mean, it's a great angle. She's wearing socks? No, those are shoes. Same color though. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it. Stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I don't know. I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is it so hard to... Oh, come on! Don't do this. I see where this is going. Why are you doing this? I'm trying to get my videos monetized, and I can't do that when I have things like this on there. I struggle to fully close the button in your chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? I did it when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would notice sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Come on, man! You can't be doing this with the stupid angles. I mean, in your spare time, when you're not making YouTube videos, sure, all you got. But I mean, come on, bro. It means my boobs got bigger again. That's great. That is great. Don't say that out loud. Yeah, do not say that out loud. And go back to the other angle. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ew. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Come on, kid. That can be taken out of context, man. Thank you for switching the angle back. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Oh, because you want me, Raha, you want the senpai. If I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. Whoa! And you take care of me better than anyone else would. So anyway, so that's why I'm keeping it. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, stop saying these embarrassing things. I'm trying to get monetized. I just need like 10,000K or something. Or I don't know. I'm getting monetized soon. I promise you that. Making money off of this. I didn't say things embarrassing. Jeez, guy. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. See, everything's happy. It's a deal. Yeah, see, everything is so happy. I don't understand why I had to sign the anxiety and depression thing. I guess we really are better at taking care of ourselves than others. We are taking ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. I promise you, I come from LA and I know how to read. So maybe You should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everybody. Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Nick. Hi, Dr. Nick. Monica suddenly calls me out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Jordan, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I wanna see what I actually wrote though. 'Cause I was just choosing the numbers. The words. I want to see what comes together. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember I read a poem last night? Of course I did, Laho. Yeah. My relaxation, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. You're gonna have to, Laho. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is wrink. Sayori's is on wrinkled sheet, a loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I have a bunch of those. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Uh-oh. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri, bruh! Yuri's the girl. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Here we go. Period. Quotation. Can you talk to me? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time to finish it. More than enough time for her to finish. Come on, man. Was it a bad idea? Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. How? It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Oh no, come on. Yeah, why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it through. Oh, so it's that bad. Yep, I guess. Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. It's bad. Did I just raise my voice? Yes, you did. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'll try again. Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. For real? Yeah, but I feel so bad. I gotta move this table. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that got into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together for the challenging part. Sorry if I'm starting on this part because I'm just thinking, wouldn't it be a lot easier just to read it in front of everybody and take turns reading the poems? It might take you the same time, but it comes up with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, I guess I know who I'm going to next. Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine, girl. Quotation, 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 quotation. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if to a rare opportunity with her. Well, because I know. Yuri wants some of senpai, probably the most. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it that is supposed to be literature club? Yes. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair, tendons of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withhold of the rest of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, claims breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I believe. I flicker back. Click outside the poem area to continue. Holy crap. That was deep. Just like you, Gray. Period. I'm sorry, I had such terrible. Yo, you guys should see my handwriting. Probably not. I'll throw a picture up there of my handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. But it took you so long time to read. Yeah, but I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh, that's a relief. I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not that at all. I'm really glad you like it. And I'll be honest, since it is our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. You're into ghost? Are you into ghost Yuri? Hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Jordan. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. For real, when I thought I was getting into this game, I didn't think I was getting a freaking whole school worth of lessons. This usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it in that way. I hadn't thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes you happy. It makes me happy that you think that. Well, because you're a really impressive girl. I'd like to go to your house, meet your parents, brothers, sisters, and then go see your bedroom. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you too, girl. Do I really have to do all of these? This is for gonna be way too. This already is really long. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll do one more. Okay. I'm gonna go to Natsuki. I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna save it. The other two when we come back. Natsuki. Period. Quotation. What's good, girl? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Okay. Well, here we go. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't invoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your. Ooh! Do you want to get smacked? Yes, but only in certain places. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Oh, I like her handwriting. Oh, sorry, I was trying to see if that read something. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race. Owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. It's simple. It's nice. It's simple. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. It's pretty good. Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because I'm a guy. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. It's alright. It's actually really good. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Okay, if this goes quick enough, then I can get through the other two. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. You know what? Okay. So apparently, like some crazy stuff is gonna go down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go until one craziest thing goes down, so I can leave on a cliffhanger. Yeah, I'm telling you my ideas. Okay. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yes, I understand. But the other nice thing about it, simple writing, is it puts more weight onto wordplay. Like it set up the rhythm at the end, but then to make you fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into this than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. See, I'm nice, but I'm also kind of a jerk. Well, okay, that was quick, so I'm gonna go with Sayori, because Monica is probably take the longest. Be like, oh, this is so good. Period, quotation. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I said, yeah, I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, come on, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what it's like either. Haha, haha. Only because she likes me. Jeez. Like, have you ever done that with your crush? You're like, oh, I like you, so I'm gonna laugh at everything you do, even if it's the littlest thing. Yuri's opinions was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you didn't just say it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I can understand you better, a lot more better than other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Jordan poem, and that makes it feel extra special. I can feel your feelings in it. Larry hugs the sheet. Oh, okay. You're so weird. I'm really happy that you wrote one, and it reminds me of how you really are a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. Okay, but I do want to see your poem. See? It's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? You're just trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori still sees the full picture, my motives here. Then again, I can't deny that she's a part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay. Now we read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. For real. Dear sunshine, the only way you glow through the blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay, Sayori. This is just a guess, but Did you wait until the morning to write this? Yes, you did. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question. Well, depends on how early. I mean, because you could be like at 2 o'clock in the morning writing. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel better about myself. Don't be mean. For real, you're so mean. Or I'm so mean to her. I don't even want to be. I still tried my best. Yeah, it's good. It's real good. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how I should put it. It just sounded like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Man, I'm so hungry. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. Yes, it is. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica is the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget it. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Okay, let me have one more. Okay, and then I have to end this. This is going way too long. No one's gonna watch a 3-hour video. Hi, Jern. Having a good time so far? Yes, I am. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions to the club, like new activities or anything we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. He automatically likes her. Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Sure. But it's a sort of barrier that we lean against to learn to get past. God, I can't read. That's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? Yeah, she did really like this. But I'm pretty sure only because it's me. I wouldn't be surprised if you had the sorts of things in common. Well, maybe good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, because he wants to get with her. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities in there that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even though if you show it a different way, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem. You sure you're not into reading much? I could be. Oh gosh, you sound like Yuri. But in that case, Yuri's writing is kind of a gentle feel to it. Yeah, it does. I want breakfast. That's so just amazing. I can't tell if she likes exploring with emotion, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected because Sayori is always happy. Well, that could be a problem. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I know what you mean. I'm sure I'll end up trying to be different things out. It could take a while before I feel I'm comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find kind of style that suits you. Everyone might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like, man, for real though, it's like everybody is so nice, and if we were having an actual conversation, this would go a lot faster. It's not like you to have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Everybody says that. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound. Yeah, she's the president. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. She's the president. Then let's read then. Hole in. Oh, you can scroll. Wow, she wrote a lot. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. To the direction that sparkles protrudes, the noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with the permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. What is this called? Hole in the wall. Oh. It wasn't too deep, stretching forever into anything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Holy crap. Okay. So what do you think? It's very freeform. See, he's so rude, bro. This is awesome. I'm not really the right person for feedback. That poem is actually probably one of the best. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between you and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Was that the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific poem. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you won't make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Makes sense. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little bit, that was very stressful. I don't know why. As if everyone is judging me for mediocre writing abilities. Even if it's so hot in here. Even if there was being so nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Yeah, they're really good. This is literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sarah and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Aw, come on. Yuri is my girl. You're so mean, Natsuki. Did you say something? Oh no, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to her desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. You're so mean, Natsuki. I should just get you right in the face. But because Yuri is the girl, yours is cute. It is. Well, hers with the eagles. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out that nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Uh-oh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. It was alright. Which people did, by the way. Sarari liked it, and Jordan did too. So based on that, I'm gladly giving some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. Yeah, she's so rude. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Jordan liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly Uh-oh. Music stopped. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Uh-oh. This is where things take a turn for the worst. Eh, that's not what I... You just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Jordan appreciates my advice more than... Oh my gosh, what is happening? Huh? How do you know he didn't even appreciate my... How do you know he didn't appreciate... Oh, come on. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. I'm everybody's. Uh-oh. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything you do overly cutesy. Ooh, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who... Oh! Shots fired! Shots fired! Oh my gosh, Natsuki! Come on! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Come on. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. How you guys doing? That's not true. She started it, as if she can get over herself to learn to appreciate the simple writing it's more effective. Then this would have never happened in the first place. What's the point of making a poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader for no force to have him figure it out. Help me explain to her, Jordan. Oh, wait, there's a reason we have the deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feeling and meaning more effective. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting ourselves, it's also a waste. I'm going with you understand, right? Well, oh, how did I get dragged into this? For real, I don't know why, but I feel like it's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's gonna be, okay. If I pick Yuri, which that's what I would go with, Natsuki will be mad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask some help from Sayori. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri, come on. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Oh, this is bad. Sayori, help me. You help me. Yeah. Everyone is fighting and making Sayori uncomfortable. How come the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Jordan. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yes. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a suck-up jerk she's being. Oh, she would never. It's your immaturity that might have upset her in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? Oh, this is not good. This is exactly why nobody likes. Whoa. Stop, bro. Stop. Whoa. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. I wonder if I could have avoided that whole conversation. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because they are different. Natsuki's poems, they are amazing because they give you so much feeling, very few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint very beautiful pictures in your head. I probably shouldn't have called on Sayori. Everyone is so talented. So why are you fighting? Well, what? The pudding pop. Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm gonna get demonetized, aren't I? That's gonna be great. And big and beautiful. Haha. Whatever. Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with bewildered expression. Yeah, you should probably go make some tea. Oh, wow. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be totally honest, I might come off as a good leader, but I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president there, that's very embarrassing. Ha 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 ha. Nah, bruh. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Yeah, I had to turn to Sayori, because I know they would hate me. Well, I guess it just came to mean Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Taking good care of her. Good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiled. Look at this music. There's no way this could be bad. Monica smiled sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such genuine person really does make a good vice president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. It was actually okay. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Well, it was fun. It was fun. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everybody. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little bit more about a person's poem? A poem everybody likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Jordan, what's good, though? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. See, things are getting happier. It's nice, a little bump in the road, that little argument, but it's fine. It's all fine. It has truly been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. See, bro, this is delicious. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. Over. Haha. How you doing over here? Haha. Infant puppy. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, not at all. I just want your opinion, that's all. And I can see why they make really good friends with you. Phew. You know, Jordan, it's nice that I can get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the same situation I'm in. Wait, what do you mean? Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh, yeah. We'll just have to see what in the future, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. At the end of that day? Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna press save right there. There, save right there. Wednesday, yeah. Well, I'm filming this earlier than Friday, because I post every Friday. Sorry for the long gameplay, but I just really had to do this time. This game doesn't seem bad. I'm really happy. Am I supposed to write? I think I'm supposed to write a poem every day, but this has been really fun. I don't see how this can get I don't see how this can get bad. It's a pretty good game, but like always, hit that subscribe, like button. You know how it does. You know how we go. I'm Infamous Puppy saying deuces.